Hi, my name is Mario Bosque, and my vision was somewhat poor in that I had seen a few doctors who tried to correct my vision, which was keratoconus, had some astigmatism, and I actually had also a corneal scar. And with those three issues there, it appeared to be, based on the fact that I had seen a few different doctors, that it was a problem that could not be completely corrected at all, whether it was by lenses or whether it was by wearing contacts. Every one of them made me feel like they could only take my vision so far. They didn't either have the technology or they did not have the desire to really help me get to the point where I wanted to be, which was to be at 20/20. I suffered from double vision, and even when I was wearing glasses, I still had double vision. Some days it was pretty bad when my eyes were dry, and some days it was just bad. But I never felt like my right eye was ever corrected, regardless of how many lenses I had tried, to at least be as good as my left eye. About 8 years ago, I stumbled across Dr. Galani's website and information on the internet, and I thought, someone at that level, someone with at that caliber, at that excellence in their field, would clearly be able to tell me one way or the other whether I could get my vision to 20/20. I did see him, and immediately he gave me confidence, assurance that he could get my eye to that level. I listened to everything he said. I spoke to him. I spent some time with him. I saw him a couple times. At the time I was still working. I had not retired, so I was very busy, and I tried to see other doctors. I felt like I had gone around the world seeing other doctors and trying to receive as many different perspectives of the problem and solutions to the problem, but none of them made me feel confident. I decided, after retirement, I had the time. I was going to come back and see Dr. Galani, and I was going to present them the problem again. And it seemed like time had not passed, as if he knew my name. He was just as cordial and friendly. It was as if he was waiting for me to come back. I came back in, and he looked at my eye, and right off the bat, he's got equipment that I had not seen before. I had seen good equipment, but never had I seen as much equipment to analyze and to really get the imagery of my eye and its issues like he did. And immediately he knew everything that was wrong with my eye. He was telling me everything that I know. And his solution to the problem was one that no one else had offered. He even found that I had cataracts, which is not something I had heard before. So that even made the problem more complex. Here I am a day after surgery, and the moment that I got out of surgery and my wife was driving me home, I felt like I had to look and see what had happened, because I remember driving to the surgery and saying to myself, okay, I can see so good, I can see this, I can't see that, this is where I have double vision, this is how bad it is. But the moment that I was driving home, I had to pull the cover off my eye. I just had to see what kind of outcome I had, or at least at that point, had it corrected the double vision. The moment I popped it open, I said to myself, this guy is so bad. I cannot believe that I don't have double vision and I'm not wearing any glasses. I put the cover back on, I put on my sunglasses, and I sat back and just kind of laughed on the way home, and just happy that I've finally overcome that. And I believe that it was the fact that Dr. Galani looked at the issue and looked at me in a very personal way. It was not how I had felt at other doctors' offices, where they were trying to get me to fit with inside of a mold or a plan or a perspective that they wanted. He looked at me for who I was, looked at my issue for what it was, and built a solution to the problem from the ground up that was very personal. he was extremely effective on his first shot, and I am really happy. First day, and I'm very happy.